What's up, comic amigos? This is your homie, Hood Rat Comics. We're coming with our unboxing video for our CGC stuff that I had Nick press. Let's have Nick introduce himself real quick. You guys all know him. What's up, Nick?
Yo, Cosmic Ninja here, Fire Cell Comics. Yeah, I'm excited to show off some of the work that I did.
Yep. So the first one that as I sent 4 books in, Nick pressed 4 of them. I would say they were in, before Nick pressed them, they were kind of in not good condition, maybe 8.0s at best. But let's see what I got. So I got a Venom number 23, the Scotty Young variant. I got a Wonder Woman number 7. I think it's the first appearance of the new Cheetah. Then I got the New Titans annual number 2 with Vigilante and Infinity Gauntlet. And these were sent in for the Infinity Gauntlet. These were sent for the signature series with the Venom number 23 was for Cates and Stegman, and Wonder Woman, New Titans, and Infinity Gauntlet with George Perez. And me, I like to get... I would enjoy a great grade. I mean, who wouldn't? But for me, it's just verification of signatures. I know George Perez isn't going to come out here in California anytime soon. We're not going to have cons anyway, right? There's no cons left, man. We're not going to have cons probably like next year, March, April. Hopefully we have WonderCon. Hopefully. Maybe, right? March? What do you think, man? March? Yeah.
Maybe. You know?
Yeah, who knows? But like Nick says, man, you don't leave the house when there's a fucking fire outside, right? Like, you stay in the house. So let's get to it, man. So the first book, let's see. I'm gonna pull it out. I'm not gonna look, and Nick's gonna tell me. I'm gonna look away. Let me take it out the plastic. All right. What do we got, Nick?
Hey, the best grade you can get, man. A big bad 9.8.
9.8.
I love the label.
Yeah, man. I mean, I was kind of it's kind of a cartoony like cover. So I was like, I could have got Venom on it, but I was like, I kind of like the Deadpool, like that Deadpool. But what I don't like, man, is that they just put a big ass fucking sticker right there, right? Like, it kind of ruins it, kind of, like, why don't you put it like on the back, right? Kind of makes sense. You have a label. You pay extra $5.
Anytime you have Deadpool, saying it's a 9.9 when it's not a 9.9, it's a 9.8 or something like that. I think that's pretty great. Mm-hmm. Who's the signatures on there?
Cates and Stegman, man. And Stegman, actually, I asked Cates to do it in red, but I met Cates and I had him sign something. Cates kind of just talks and he kind of does his own thing, and he doesn't kind of read what's going on. Because, he's that guy with a million things going on in his mind, and he has to let it all out, but Stegman, it's pretty obvious right here. Look, he's a blah, 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 right? Yeah, that's Cates.
I like the Stegman signature too, man. It looks like a Stegosaurus.
And he did it in red, though, so, it would have popped more if it was red, right? That's all I'm saying.
It would have.
Donnie, white cover, red, so. So Nick, what did you think about this before?
It was a fine book. It's a modern book, so it had a brand new book. It had waves and stuff like that. But a book like that, all you really have to do is light pressure and don't really do too much to it. But it still came out great. I'm glad it came out in 9.8.
Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate that. So the next one we got. I'm not gonna look. I'm gonna take it out the plastic. It's the right way. What do we got, Nick?
Boom, 9.4.
9.4. What is this doing? Oh, the Wonder Woman with Mr. Perez's signature right here on the top where I asked him to do it. I'm happy with it, man. I thought I was gonna get like a 8.5. Honestly, it wasn't the greatest.
Yeah,
shit you got it. So
I'm looking at the pictures right now of the befores. And you can see some obvious tanning and some dirt on the back of the cover. I don't know if you turn it over. That back is now
back
spotless.
is clean. Yep.
There were multiple ticks up and down the back cover. That Dungeons and Dragons back cover. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Did they give you notes on it?
I don't know, man. I didn't even look. I'll take a look at it. I just wanted to be surprised when I pulled it. So. I haven't.
Yeah, fair enough, right? I would be curious looking at the notes to see if they see the foxing that was there before. I tried to remove the foxing as best as I could without without messing with the book too much.
I think they kind of, because there's a big old notch there, and that wasn't there when I sent it. That might have been
Really,
on there, man.
It could be from their sealing.
Yeah.
It could be from because they seal it in that bag first, right?
Yeah. There's a big old kind of like that wasn't there, man. It's because when we sent it off, it's right by the staple. But when we sent it off, there was the spine was pretty clean.
Look at the images. We'll put up the befores.
Okay.
And I'll point out some to you, but yeah, I think it probably just you can see it better now that the dirt is removed.
That's a beautiful cover by Perez, man. Like with Wonder Woman coming out, I was like, Cheetah. Everybody's kind of excited about Cheetah. Who's playing Cheetah? Is that chick from SNL, right? Like, she's funny.
Yeah,
man.
She was an interesting casting choice because she's so funny, right? But yeah, I'm excited to see it. On HBO Max, if we're still locked inside.
Hey man, I know, right? 9.4, man. I'll take it when I thought this was gonna be like maybe
9.4 is awesome. 9.4.
Yeah,
near mint.
We thought it was gonna be a 9.0. Honestly, I mean, we were honest. Nick was like, we'll see, man. It depends on the grader's mood, and we got 4 points above. So.
Yeah,
nice.
And I think the audience, when they see the befores on the back of that comic, they'll understand why it was never going to be a 9.8.
No. Yeah, I found that. I think I found that one at like some antique shop, and it was just like all in dust, man. It was crazy. So the next one, I'm gonna look away. I'm gonna take out the plastic on the ground, and what do we got here?
Boom! Another 9.4.
9.4. Nah, that's pretty good, man. Because I remember we had So Nick will show the pictures will show down here. It was jacked. It was like right. It was where was it, up here or down here?
Yeah,
up here, right?
I think it had like on the back. It looked like it had some barbecue sauce on it. Over there, underneath the dragons in Dungeons and Dragons.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll show off that picture as well in the final cut.
And that big old print thing right here didn't help. So
printing error. They're probably not going to hold that against you. But the corner had some dings on it, and it had some spine ticks. But it was like, if I was to grade it raw, I would say it was an 8.5 before. So getting up to a 9.4, a couple grades is pretty awesome. And that label, as a Spider-Man fan, that label is really sick.
Yeah, I had to get it, man. I mean, it's not a Spider-Man book, but Spider-Man's on the cover, and I saw that, man. I was like, I got to get that. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, and then. There's some obvious spine ticking up if you turn the comic over to the back, up at the top where it's the black top corner. There's some spine ticks. Yeah.
I'm surprised we got a 9.4 on this. Honestly. Yeah. I think we got a greater, because I can still see them, and it's pretty obvious.
Those ticks aren't going away. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious, and hey, thank you, Mr. CGC grader, right there, for being kind of kind to me, because I would have gave this an 8.5.
Yeah, it's a solid near mint book now.
We got a nice grader on this one. All right, and last but not least, and I know this one because we just opened all 3. So the 4th one is the new Teen Titans Annual number 2, first appearance of Vigilante, and he's gonna be played by who in the movie? What's the rumor?
We think Idris Elba, right?
That'd be sick. This is a book to get, man. Like, you can still find them like in dollar bins. Like I found like 2 or 3 in dollar bins. So go look. Because if it's Idris Elba, right? He's gonna pop, man, because that dude's bad. So what do we got here? So
boom, another 9.4.
9.4.
Perez and the 9.4s.
Yep, all Perez's and 9.4s. And this one, I mean, it was one of my better copies, but I got all these in like dollar bins and.
Yeah, I'm looking at I'm looking at the image now, right? Like, it's another book that's a white.
But look
book,
at the white
right?
on the back, bro. You got a super clean, man. Because I remember there was some grime on the back.
So yeah, there's some grime on the back, and there's a tick in the bottom corner.
Man, compared to like that, the Infinity Gauntlet, because it's a black cover, man. Like, dude, that Infinity, this is a 9.4. This is like, I think it's a 9.4. It should be a 9.6.
It should be a 9.6.
It should be a freaking 9.6. It's clean, man. I don't see any ticks. I see like one little break there. should be a 9.6. This should be
Yeah,
a 9.6.
it had a production error, remember? So the production
Yeah.
error went right across in between the first staple, or I mean in between the staples, there's like a black line right along that
Yeah.
yellow circle. I don't know what character that is. Above Cyborg.
Mm-hmm.
So
Gotcha.
there was a production error as well that went across the book, but I'd be curious to see the notes on like why didn't it get a 9.6?
Yeah, I'll post the notes in post production for everybody to see, because I think I can still get them, right, on CGC.
Yeah, you should be able to get them.
Yeah, I'll do a screenshot for everybody. Yeah, sorry, I wanted to be surprised like everybody else, so I was like, So,
but no special label on that one. Any reason? Because it's not Marvel.
No, it just didn't have. They just didn't have a label that would match, So, and who knows, man? I may put it on eBay if the Vigilante comes to be a movie, in the movie. Hey. So, so everybody does it.
Member of the Nerd Herd.
Don't hate.
Or a member of the Nerd Herd wants it here. They could always comment below.
Right. You can always just go to Hood Rat Comics and send me a DM, and it could be yours. It has a sweet little Perez. The Perez signature came out really clean. You can see.
What was the page grade on that?
Page grades, white pages. They're all white pages. Yeah, you did that because that's a white page. Let me see here. This Infinity Gauntlet's white pages. White pages.
Nice. I thought that was on off white to white.
And Wonder Woman is white pages. They're all white pages. Yep. Yeah, man. So I mean, me and Nick were really skeptical, but let's just experiment, man. So.
I think it pays to be harsher, greater on your books. That way, you're always pleasantly surprised if the stuff comes in good, And if it comes in bad, you just know that you're not harsh enough, and maybe your standards of grading, just aren't there.
The one thing that hurt the Teen Titans though is because they have the black line that the border, and that's if they didn't have that black line, this would have been a 9.6 to 9.8, because I can see a little color breaking that black damn line. Why did you have to do that, DC? Come on, man. Come on. Why do you need a black border right there? I have no idea. It doesn't
even
make
then.
any
I've seen
sense.
9.6s with 1 tick or 2 ticks before.
Yeah, this should have been a
nice
9.
copy.
It should have been a 9.6, man. Honestly, but I think it averaged out because that Wonder Woman should have been like a 8.5. Honestly,
the Infinity Gauntlet for sure.
Yeah, I know. No. The Wonder Woman's fine. The Infinity Gauntlet should have been 8.5. The Wonder Woman, I think we got a pretty decent grade, but this Infinity Gauntlet should have been. Correction, this Infinity Gauntlet should have been 8.5 because I'm seeing a bunch of. I can see stuff now. Dang, we got a pretty lenient grader, So you could get a lenient grader, but it kind of hurts when But it kind of hurts when 2 out of 3 people in Florida have COVID, so I don't know.
Oh, shit. and overall, it just averaged out, right?
Yeah.
I mean, average out, you got, 9.4s, you got 9.8, which is pretty nice to have at least one of those in every CGC shipment.
Yeah. Yeah, man. And my thing is we better, if you want to get books graded, send them now, man, because you don't know if they're going to shut down Florida, man. Florida is, it's pretty bad out there, man. But I think CGC swung it though, right? During the last close down because they were an essential. So maybe
they did swing it last time. They were.
But what if this is my whole thing I was thinking about. What if CGC's they're okay, everybody has to stay at home, everybody has to lock down, and then they're the only way we can keep the business open is if we ship the books to our employees or our home, and then they have to ship it back so we can ship it out. That would kind of that'd be messing with your books, man.
It would be a lot of shipping. Yeah,
not a lot of shipping, a lot of risk there. But I don't know. Thanks, Nick, for pressing those books. I know you got a ton more left for me, and take your time, man. And you can find Nick over on Instagram, Fire Sale Comics, at Fire Sale Comics. It's right there on his nameplate. And you can send his books, and he'll send them out for you to CGC, man. Right?
Yeah, man. I'm really good about sending you before pictures and after pictures. So if there's books that you want to get cleaned up, maybe for submission or maybe just to put back in your collection because hey, this book is grimy and gross. Just hit me up and we can talk about it.
Yeah, man, I can't wait to get that Hulk annual back. And we could talk about that one because you found a lot of like stuff that could have hurt me big time, and you cleaned it up for me.
Yeah. That book is gorgeous though. It's gonna look great in a slab. You have to get the corresponding label.
I know.
Now
I'm trying
that
to
they
do.
have the label.
I know. I mean, if we can get it because I'm trying to get it for the Steranko signing. I don't know if I'm late or not, but I'm for sure gonna get the corresponding. But if you think about it, man, this thing's gonna mess it up, bro. That
It's true.
if they move it up just,
but it's worth $5.
But CGC, just think about it, man. Like if you're gonna have that there, you should move the label,
move it to the picture,
move it right here in the middle or something, right? Like,
but why does the hologram have to be on the front, right? The hologram could be on the back. You're just forcing eBay sellers to have a back picture. Like
I know, right?
You get more pictures on eBay. It's great. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
But I don't understand why you can't put it on the back. That doesn't make any sense. Baseball cards, the holograms are on the back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Something to think, something to make you say, like Arsenio used to say, right? Like, but thank you for joining us, everybody, and I appreciate it. And thank you to that lenient grader on the Infinity Gauntlet. I thank you too. But like we always say, if you want to do it right, collect what you like.
I know you know where they are, so tell me.
DJ
before I do some damage, you won't walk away from.